Hi Chelsea fans, Chels Daft here, back with a video update on my channel, and I'm just going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to do a video that sort of gets things off my chest a bit here, because I can sort of conform to the norm and I can do the video updates, the news updates, and you know, you've seen me being pro Frank Lampard the last couple of days, and I was gutted yesterday when Frank Lampard was sacked and the way it's been handled. I was not happy about that, and just the complete fallout from all this is just embarrassing, and it seems like a right mess at the minute. And I just wanted to do this video, and it's just been confirmed that Thomas Tuchel was taken over, and we'll go into that in just a second. But I just want to talk about the situation we find ourselves in and the reports that we're reading on social media and in the media itself. Now, I'm not personally digging people out. I'm just reporting on what is being said. And there are one or two Chelsea players that have got to sort their lives out, if you ask me. They need to conform. If they don't want to be here, then go. Keep yourselves away from training. Train away from the first team squad, from the actual squad itself, and just get your agent, sort yourself out and move. Simple as that. If Chelsea got to take a hit on you, take a hit. We can afford it. Get rid. Because we're seeing, or we're reading reports that there are certain players that have been a real problem of late. And if anything, it's just unbelievable the situation that Kurt Zouma was dropped for a couple of games, and I don't know why Frank did that, but we just have to talk about it. So a prominent source on social media, one of the big Chelsea accounts, a prominent account, a respected account by many people, has taken the opportunity today to call out Tony Rudiger as one of the key influencers of the problems that sort of set upon Chelsea's training ground of recent weeks and months maybe. It's not confirmed. I'm just talking about what I've seen. And as I say, it's a prominent source, so it's not just gibberish. It's being reported in the media as well yesterday, and it's just something you got to talk about, because Rudiger could end up being a pivotal part of Thomas Tuchel's team going forward. And we need to see Tony Rudiger give 100% commitment to the shirt and to the team. The report, or the comments basically state that he was promised that he'll be sold in the summer. It never materialised for one reason or another. It could be COVID. It could be that clubs just wasn't interested in paying that amount of money that Chelsea were asking for. And he remained at the club and has been unhappy ever since and has been causing problems. He's been labelled as being a bit of a bully around the training ground and towards the youngsters, to the point where Cesar Azpi, as we said yesterday, these are only press reports I'm talking about, having clashes with Rudiger. That's tried to be played down today, but this prominent other Chelsea source is telling the same story. And it's just shocking, really. It really, really is. And you have to question as to how Frank Lampard couldn't deal with that, really. And it's just things that go around your head. It's things that you sort of look in from the outside, and we will never know what goes on in the training ground in great detail. We can only get clips and take details that we're reading from prominent sources. But it's just a nightmare situation. And, you know, adding to the video I did yesterday, the reasons why Frank Lampard was removed as per quips from The Athletic yesterday, you know, ignoring players wasn't great. You know, players that felt that they didn't have any tactical instruction or given feedback on where they can improve. Of course, there's two sides to every story, and there'll be two sides to the story with Rudiger and other players being mentioned as well. And it's just a situation where the manager's coming in, and all you want to do is get him to try and sort it all out, get everybody on side. And the problem is that he's probably going to revert to type with people that he knows. He's worked with Pulisic, he's worked with Thiago Silva, he's aware of Werner, Havertz, and obviously Rudiger with a German connection. And it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the Chelsea team and how it evolves and how the tactics evolve. But there's a lot of hostility at the minute to Rudiger, also to the club. There's a lot of just conjecture as to how this has all played out the last 48 hours. And it's a complete nightmare. The only thing that I will say is thank God they didn't announce Thomas Tuchel yesterday and confirm it yesterday on the same day they sacked Frank Lampard. That would have just been atrocious. We've seen Frank Lampard give his comment and his statement, and it's great to see classy message from Frank. Jody Morris has come out today and spoke as well. Spoke of the fact that he's left Chelsea on his own terms twice before, once as a player and obviously once leaving the academy to go and join Frank at Derby. But having sort of leaving the club in this particular instance and these circumstances really hurts. And he's talking about the fact that you probably won't get any more loyal and, Chelsea people than what you had in the dugout there. And it's just a shame it's sort of come down to this. We've seen players pay their tributes to Frank Lampard. We've seen John Terry put his Instagram up this afternoon. And it's just such a heartbreaking situation for Frank Lampard because we all wanted to see him succeed. I personally believed in him. I thought that he could, given time, he could turn it all around. But when you see what's being written and coming out again today, the additional things you're reading, it looked like he was never going to be able to do that or given that opportunity anyway. So the most important thing to point out here, I know I'm just telling you exactly what's on my mind and on my chest. The most important thing to point out here is that, the Rudiger thing is not 100% confirmed. It's speculation, but coming from prominent sources. I'm not saying it to encourage people to go and abuse Tony Rudiger. I'm just saying it because this is a prominent story that's developing throughout the course of the day. But despite all of this, there are two factors that remain constant throughout time. That's the football club itself and the fan base worldwide. Managers, players, staff come and go, but it's those two that always remain a constant. And I support my football club. I love my football club, and I will support anyone who steps out wearing a Chelsea shirt on a match day and whoever's managing them or coaching them. I will back them 100%. So Thomas Tuchel comes in and takes over, and everyone's going to be interested to see what's going to happen. And the update today, obviously, is that he's been announced, but he's also passed COVID tests, and he's been given special dispensation by the Premier League and the FA to join Chelsea's bubble tonight. Therefore, he's had a meeting with the players at 5 o'clock today at Cobham, a lengthy meeting with the players, and he's then taking training tonight at 6 p.m, which an hour or so ago. He will be in the dugout tomorrow. You can imagine the players are probably going to have a light training session tomorrow morning ahead of the game to try and get more of an idea of his tactical approach. But to see what team he's going to pick tomorrow is going to be interesting. What formation, how he reacts in games is going to be interesting, which is one of the factors that a lot of people that were criticising Frank Lampard was talking about. But as far as Thomas Tuchel is concerned, he has given his statement tonight, and he says, "I'd like to thank Chelsea FC for their confidence in me and my staff. We all have the greatest respect for Frank Lampard's work and the legacy he created at Chelsea. At the same time, I cannot wait to meet my new team and compete in the most exciting league in football. I'm grateful to now be part of the Chelsea family. It feels amazing." And Marina Granovskaia has added to the statement with her quote, and she said, "It's never easy to change head coach in the middle of a season, but we're very happy to secure one of Europe's best coaches in Thomas Tuchel. There is still so much to play for and much to achieve this season and beyond. We welcome Thomas to the club." As we saw yesterday, it was Roman Abramovich who gave the statement regarding Frank Lampard being sacked. Thomas Tuchel was taking the time to mention Frank Lampard, and so is Marina Granovskaia. It's clear the club are aware the bad feeling at the moment around the fan base, especially those in support of Frank Lampard. And they're doing their best to appease everybody. And we now just need to put it behind us and give Thomas Tuchel a chance. He's come in. Let's see what he does. Let's give him a chance, because his job is to close the gap and finish top four. We're all reading yesterday that what came out yesterday after Frank Lampard was sacked was deemed that the top four finished last season reportedly was not good enough. Is it going to be good enough for Thomas Tuchel this season? If he finishes fourth, will he be sacked? That's the questions we're going to be asking ourselves. I'm just brain dumping as I'm doing this video and talking. I don't want to sit and do like a rigid, structured video. I just want to talk to you and just trying to get the message across, the passion across, and just how I'm feeling at the minute. But Chelsea have also added another page to the website. Who is Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea's manager? And they're going into detail about his career in football. And They're talking about his style of play. And they've actually reverted back to something he said previously, saying that he likes attack-minded football with pace going forward. I prefer certain qualities, an active playing style, bold defending, and pacey play in attack. And of course, favouring the gegenpress with a 4-3-3 system that was implemented at PSG up until recently, with the focus on counter-pressing to win the ball back quickly in forward areas, which is pretty much a standard these days of Premier League football as a whole. So as I say, let's give Thomas a go. Let's see what he's got, what he can do with this squad. Let's see how the squad evolves, how the team evolves, how the tactic evolves. And let's just see all these players get behind the manager, get behind their teammates 100%. We don't want to hear comments about dissent in the dressing room, falling out, players clashing, players being bullied. If that's the case, then that individual needs to be shipped out the club as soon as possible. We just need to get everyone back on song and play for the cause, which is our football club, and to challenge. That's all we want to see. So let's see what happens in the game tomorrow. I'll be here with the live match commentary from 6 p.m. from kickoff point. So make sure you join me. A link will follow tomorrow during the course of the day. So make sure you join me for that, and we'll just see what happens. But let me know what you think about this particular video. As I say, anything discussed in this video is based on the conjecture on social media. Nothing's 100% confirmed. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing, but it's been reported everywhere. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. If you like the video, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss when my videos come out, and let me know, again, comment section, what you think about the video. Have a good evening. See you all tomorrow.